Before this video starts, I just want you to know that if you're somebody that has good internet and complain when your internet occasionally drops to like what, 5 megabits per second or something like that, f you. So 2 years ago, I made a video venting about being a gamer with bad internet, and today I'm gonna do it some more because I still can't play games with my friends. Now don't get me wrong, my internet service has actually improved very recently. Instead of struggling to watch YouTube videos at 144p at night and struggling to even search stuff, I can now watch videos comfortably at 720 or even 1080p, and games and updates don't take nearly as long to download now. To say that that's a massive improvement would be an understatement, and I truly am happy for it. But here's the thing, it's 2025, not having to wait 10 minutes for a 5-minute video to load is the absolute bare minimum. And again, this only happened recently, like 2 months ago recently. And when I say that downloads don't take as long as they did before, I do mean it, but it can very much still be better. The other day, I downloaded Kingdom Hearts 3, a 67GB game. I started the download at 3 o'clock that day and the download didn't finish until 1 o'clock that night. That's 10 hours just for a single game. That's 6.7GB an hour. I have friends that can download 6GB in minutes. I want to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but that game is like 160GB because of course it is. And I don't want to screw my folks over by hogging half the internet data for the month because my internet service has a little asterisk at the bottom of the page saying that if we use 300GB worth of data in the span of 30 days, the internet's gonna slow down dramatically. And I simply refuse to be the reason anybody in this house has to deal with this internet when it's at its worst. It's truly that bad. I find it genuinely shocking that it's 2025 and all these cities and big states and stuff have internet speeds higher than they'll ever reasonably need. And then there's Mississippi that still has people living on dial-up speed. Heck, there's people out there that don't even need the internet they have. Remember that time the government was trying to go at the CEO of TikTok and the fools up there were just asking the stupidest questions possible? Like, listen to this idiot.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand the...
So if I have a TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
It will have to access the network to get connections to the internet, if that's the question.
Is it possible then that it could access other devices on that home Wi-Fi network?
These are the people that run our country, by the way. And you know this dude goes home to lightning fast internet every day. Why? Anyway, my pettiness aside, at some points, I can kinda understand the big suits taking their time to bring broadband internet down to the deeper parts of Mississippi. A lot of folks here are quite old-fashioned, to put it lightly. They don't really depend on the internet much at all like you young city folks do. All they need is a simple search bar for the local news and YouTube to listen to music videos of the Gap Band or New Edition. And you don't need gigabit internet for either of those. But the thing is, just because a lot of people here can live comfortably with an internet speed of a single megabit per second, that doesn't mean people like myself don't live here as well. Yes, there's a big side of me that loves to enjoy the simple, more quiet things in life that aren't really connected to the internet, like all the folks here do. But I'm also somebody that wants to be part of 20-something player raids in Final Fantasy 14. I want to be able to download whatever I want without fear of killing my internet, and I want to do more types of content that isn't just uploading and having y'all not hear my voice again until my next video's done. I know I'm kind of an oddball in the area I live in since, to my knowledge, I'm the only one in like an 100-mile radius that does what I do. But I feel like having a fast and stable internet connection should be the bare minimum for literally anywhere in the United States in 2025. If Xbox is sinking their toes this deep into cloud gaming, if so many shows and movies are going to be locked behind streaming services, and if so many things in our lives are going to be digital in some kind of way, shape, or form, broadband internet should be completely everywhere. The world's kind of getting to the point where if you don't have a decent internet connection, it kind of feels like the world operates in slow motion or you feel disconnected from it entirely. At least for me anyway. While yes, this can be a blessing in disguise in a few cases because having a decent relationship with grass is quite healthy, but still. At the end of the day, I want to try League of Legends. I hear it sucks, but I want to try it anyway, along with everything else you folks do with your absolute ball of internet. Every time I see a trailer for a new game that catches my eye, I get excited and then a few seconds later, I remember that my ping soars through the clouds, and my experience playing would be not only very, very bad for me, but also possibly anybody that plays with me. And let me tell y'all, that is not a good feeling at all. I mean, of course, I'm used to this experience since it's always been this way, and Dragon Guard 3 is better than any online game out there anyway, but just because something is better than another, that doesn't mean I don't want to experience both. There exists way too many games in this world to be stuck only playing games that don't require me to have decent internet, especially in this day and age. Yes, I love playing Persona, Nier, and Hollow Knight, but I still feel the FOMO of a lifetime seeing Sonic Crossworlds come out and have not only Joker as a playable racer, but also Hatsune Miku of all people. It's like, dang man, I want to play it too. Yes, I know it can be played offline, but I can already tell the real fun's only going to be online. Another game I'll have to skip. The $70 price tag and $30 season pass cushions the hurt quite a bit though, at least. But anyway, yeah. In conclusion, I simply just wish for faster internet where I live. That's all really. I know I spoke about this topic years ago, but it was on my mind recently, so I figured I might as well talk about it once more in the big 2025. I know this is kind of a short video, but I do have a bigger one coming your way in due time. Don't worry, it's just taking its time. And on an unrelated note, I just want to randomly say that it's truly a pleasure to make content for you all, no matter if it's a full video, a short, or just a community post. And I thank you all for joining me in my little corner of the internet. Anyways, yeah. That's all I really have for y'all today. If you have good internet, you should go give your router a kiss. I know I would. And if you like this video, give it a like. And if you want to hear more of me, subscribe and go watch another video. Either way, I thank you for watching. Have a good day, y'all.